Hey guys, welcome to Raja Makes Money. And in the comments below today, let me know what you think about GameStop exploding at the end of the market and then after hours. Insane. Do you think everyone's only buying one share of stock? What the heck is going on with it? But hey guys, welcome. I hope all my money makers did good today in the market. Outside again of CCIV, we actually wouldn't have had that bad of a day. As I said, when the big markets come back, the OTC stuff comes back strong. And we were up for a while in CCIV before it sold off again, which I think we're somewhere in a bottom here, and I think we'll see a little rally back. So we're gonna make some moves. We did average down again, and we tried to average down one more time during the day at the $28, and we got a little stock. We may even put an order in after hours. But the things I've been watching and I'm actually studying pretty heavily is these after hour, the pre-market and the after hour markets. Stuff moves like crazy. And I think there's a lot of opportunity in trading these stocks, pre-market and aftermarket, to make a lot of money because it's a whole different market than actually the market during the day. So I still have a lot of confidence. I know we've had 2 down days. We're still up for the year over $1,100,000. So it's not like, obviously you hate losing your profits, but we're still up. We're still doing good. We still have a 22% return for the year. So while it's not a 40% return right now after a couple of days, it's still good. We're still going strong. We do have a lot in CCIV, and we're going to get it back. I'm not giving up. You guys shouldn't give up. And you know what? We're going to make money, and I'm going to show you how. So, hey, let's get into it and see where we are for the day. So, finished down 300,000, but as you can see, CCIV is our main holding, and that was down $400,000 today. So, basically, what we're looking at, is $100,000. We would have been up if CCIV was flat. We would have been up 100,000. If CCIV was up today like a point in the beginning of the day, we were actually up like $150,000 at one point. So it is what it is. But yeah, let's take a look, guys. A lot of stuff coming back strong. Ideanomics, came back nice, $40,000 today, and we're still down a lot on this one. Let's see. Yeah, we still have some more to go, but if we can get another 50 cents out of this one, get this one back to $4, this thing has a lot of potential. The Starboard Value Acquisition, that SPAC, this one it was up for a little while, down 2 cents today. I'm not sure what's going on with this one. This one we'll either get out of pretty quick here, and we'll just take a small loss if we have to free up that cash, or we'll give it a little shot here to ride out. Jaguar today came back a little bit, still way down on this one, but much better than what it's been. CTOYX, this is our position. We're holding this one for a while. This one came back a little bit today, so that was a good sign. NW Biotherapeutics had some positive news today. This one came back really strong. We get one more good day. I think we'll get back to the even marks and stuff. OZOP Energy Solutions came back today quite a bit. We still are down on that one, but I think that one has a lot of potential. Alternate Systems, same thing. This one we averaged down the other day, finally up a little bit today. This one's just going to take one good running, and I think we'll be okay. Ambio Pharmaceutical was up today nicely. We just, like I said, we either have to average down or do some stuff. This one is interesting. AABB just got slammed on some boards today and stuff. Just some, because this thing was up today. This morning, this thing was like 47 cents. So just a big turnaround. But we have a lot of stock in it, and it's another one we may average down, but I still have a lot of confidence, 75 cents to $1 in this one, so it's still looking good. Kevin, $5 super chat. No doubt you will come back stronger than ever. You always do. Thank you, Kevin. And we always do. We've had these hiccups. We have these little things in the road, and sometimes they are bad, and sometimes they are good, and they work out to our favor. But like I said, we're still up for the year, and quite a bit. Like this isn't the end of the year. No reason to panic and go crazy yet. And you know what? The thing is that's going to be exciting is you guys are going to watch the Raja. It's very hard on the road for me to day trade stock. And when I go to town and I start trading this stock, I am going to crush CCIV again. It's just hard when I don't. I'm in a casino right now. I'm on the road, so it's a little tough. But you know what? Tomorrow I'm back home, and I can get busy on Friday, Monday next week. you guys just wait and see. Also, like I said, these aftermarket moves and before market moves, I think there's a lot of potential there. And we may even make a move right now live on this show. So Naked Brand today up. I mean, if you look at it overall, outside of CCIV, like I said, I mean, we had a hell of a day. Green, green, green everywhere pretty much, except for two stocks. And we would have, and obviously one stock's what brought us way down. Naked Brands up today. OPTI up a little bit today. Bantech up, today. Goldrich Mining up today. Sun Hydrogen, this was interesting. This one flat today, but it had a lot of volume, was up for a little while. DSGT, this one had some really good news. Actually was as high as 87 cents today, come down back a little bit, but we're almost flat on that one, so we may have one with a profit here by tomorrow. Ascent Solar Tech, another one, just, either we need to average down on this, get another 100, 200,000 shares, we'll ride it out, or, like I said, we'll figure it out. Not worried. Same with Dark Pulse. We actually made a lot of money on this one. Remember, we sold most of ours at 4 or 5 cents, and it came back. Elite Pharmaceuticals, same thing. This one here, we don't have a lot of stock in it. We get 3 cents, 4 cents, so we're back. We need up to 8 cents. We're in the money. China Infrastructure. This one was actually going yesterday when the whole market was down, and then came back, started down, so I'm not sure. And Fresh Promise, this actually has been pretty strong until like today and yesterday. So hard to say. FRX today came back. This one it's still way back today, 20,000 back. We're still down 50 grand. We were actually almost flat on this one today. It got up to $15.75 today in the open market, and then came back down. So, just different stuff there. These are the only trades we made today. Was a couple of trades I attempted. So I put in orders at $31 to buy stock, because I figured that I kind of thought that was the low side on CCIV today, really, really low side, based on yesterday's $30 and stuff. And then on the high side, I put in, if it got going, a limit order of $42, because it was up a few points, 7 points. I figured let's get some chips off the table and make a little money. So the only thing that unfortunately that got done was 10,000 shares at 31, and then I tried to put in 20,000 shares at 28 bucks. CCIV only gave us 1,300 of those shares, or 1,312 shares. So we didn't get 18,688. Right now, CCIV is at 28.47. It's been as low as 27.5 after hours, and it's been up to 28 or $29. This morning, it was up $1.70. So this is my move. If this thing drops after hours here, 1,868 shares, because I wanted to buy 20,000 shares anyways at 28 bucks. So we're going to put this order in right now after hours. Action, buy. There we go. All right, so we're gonna put this in a limit order, $28. So in case this drops again after hours or pops, we're going to be out. We'll be filled. We'll have 20,000 more shares. If we can catch this in the morning for $1 or $2, it would be terrific. So we'll see what happens there. So that order is now in play. Whoops, where's my order? Oh, we gotta go highlight these. They always want you to fill out, like you're giving away your firstborn after hours. No. All right, there we go. Order is received. So we are live for 18,000 shares at 28 bucks. So if it does dip again, we will take advantage of it. Stock futures are pointing up today. Big rally on the Dow. Like I said, when the markets come back strong, it's going to be big, because people are going to move all back into it and stuff. And like I said, I would have taken advantage of a lot more opportunity today if I was home, or but it's, like I said, sometimes it's just a little hard when I'm on the road. Bitcoin today came back a little bit from its lows yesterday at like 47,000, so it's up again today a little bit, but still under the 50,000 mark, so that's very interesting. The big talk of the town, GameStop again, in AMC. So very interesting. The last hour of the day, GameStop basically doubled, went up 46 points, just, did double, just insane. And then after hours, it's been as high as $190. What the hell is going on with GameStop? So outside of the company getting rid of like the CFO or somebody, basically forcing that person out, and doing some stuff, a little shakeout, and everybody it's the Reddit community again, and the Robinhooders. they're all buying one share at a time or two shares. It's, so if, I guess after hours it's done. I don't even know how much volume after hours. Million shares, million people bought one share each. I'm going to tell you right now, this company is still way, way overvalued, and somebody is going to come in and short this like no other. The other thing is if you're going to play this, and these kids, or Reddit community thinks they know what they're doing, and they want to really screw GameStop or stick it to these market makers, don't do this on a Wednesday. You got to do this Friday afternoon, or do it Friday after hours, because when options expire on the week, especially if it's weekly. I'm not sure if GameStop's monthly or weekly. I think they were weekly still. When stuff expires weekly, or monthly, doesn't really matter. But on Fridays, if you do this after hours, it is going to create a ruckus. These market makers, these brokerage firms, it's going to be a widespread panic, because here's what happens. Let's say somebody, and like I've told you guys sometimes, like remember on Friday when CCIV dropped below 55 and then after hours came back to it was above 55 for a second and then came down, because people don't know what to do. So for an example, let's say you had wrote, GameStop sitting at $50 a share, $44 a share, and you wrote the $50, sell to open the put for $50, and this thing runs after hours 100 points. Well, technically, you could give me that stock and say, you said you'd buy it at $50, it's $45. Raja, you're stuck with this stock. And I'd be like, God, you're the best gift ever. The thing's, sitting at $174 a share right now after hours. But the market makers wouldn't know how to react, because I'm telling you, if these guys had any intelligence of how to actually really beat these market makers at their game, you would do this Friday afternoon, or start this like Friday with 10 minutes to go, and you would create the biggest problem of their life, because the investors and the people, because you have to remember, they're hedging their shares by, when you're selling a call, if you sell a put, they have to buy a share. If you buy, they have to hedge it somehow, and you could just create an absolute circus for them. But unfortunately, this is kind of like uncontrolled. It's like, let's tweet this, let's tweet Dogecoin today, whatever, so it's going to be interesting how this plays out. But they can be beat, and you'd be surprised. Like I said, there's always people who have more money than me, you, and all of us combined out there to try and take us on. But if you do it correctly and you really do it right, you can beat them at their game. And if you do this on a Friday afternoon with 5 minutes to go on the market, even if they halted the stock, but after hours it explodes like this, it destroys what they're trying to do. So it'll be interesting. Maybe they're watching. Maybe some of these Wall Street bet people are watching, listening to me. I'm telling you how to do it. And I also learned a lot of stuff, just like on last Friday with CCIV tanked. How can a $1 million put order cause a stock to change direction for $1.2 billion? So definitely a lot of interesting stuff I've been seeing and learning. And like I said, unfortunately, my hands get tied because Schwab keeps changing all the rules on us. But that's okay. We will figure it out, and we'll come back stronger than ever. So let's take a look back at CCIV. Maybe we can see if we got filled yet. Did it drop? I would love to get filled on the rest of these $28 ones, because like I said, I think this will be up 1-2 points in the morning. We get 20,000 shares, we can pick up $40,000. We're not going to get $1 million back tomorrow. Well, maybe. The thing just took off again. And I also think it's going to explode. I think you're going to see a good day where this thing just goes. Here's the thing. We know the stock. I think the stock, I thought it pretty much $35 is where it was worth. I think it's definitely worth at $25. You'd be crazy to be selling your CCIV. So, this thing is where it is. If I have to buy 100,000 shares at $25 or $28 to average all the way down to a $30 strike price, and this thing pops 5 points, we'll get out of it and we'll make a lot of money. It's just a game. Sometimes a little waiting game, and you just got to be patient and stuff. Matt, $5 super chat. Hey, Rajesh, strap into your rocket and head to the frickin' moon with us and buy AMC. And I saw AMC, this was yesterday. We'll pull it up here because of the New York theaters, the reopening trade. But this is the same thing. And after hours, it's up. This is the same thing. This is the Reddit community, the Wall Street bet people. AMC did not double in value. It didn't go up 18% in value during the market today. It's not worth 20% more after hours. And, also for all our, people in our private Patreon group where we give out, our the trades that we're doing or trades that we like, and we got Kenny in the research team, posting. We gave out AMC today when it was at $8. So if you took advantage of it, you made a lot of money. And make sure you're watching and seeing everything in the Facebook group. Lots of good info, lots of good stuff to make money. But like I said, at the end of the day, this stock's not worth it. It's just like GameStop. They don't have, because you fire one person or get one person off this, the CFO or something, or whoever they got rid of today, that's not going to change. It made GameStop worth, 300, GameStop went from being worth, 200 million or 800 million to $4 billion. Come on. I mean, it's just crazy. At least CCIV, they have a vehicle coming out. It's not out yet. They don't have any revenue, but at least they have something coming this summer, or third quarter of the year. At least they have a future, something. I just think CCIV and some of these, GM, GameStop, and AMC, it's just ludicrous. Josh says, wish these kids knew that pushing GameStop and AMC is just padding other people's pockets. Like I said, I think it just gives them something to do. I think it's just they want to be, and they want to be part of something. It gives them something to do. It's cool. It's trendy. It's like I said, some people are losing their ass and going broke on this. But, if you have 1 million people and they all buy one share of stock, and the stock's, between $100 and $200, at least they're not going to lose their shirts. The worst case scenario, I guess, is the guy who buys at $200 and comes back to 100 or 50, he loses 100, 150 bucks. It's not the end of the world, if it's one share. But there's people who are buying 10 shares. There's people who are buying 100 shares. People who are buying 1,000 shares, and that's where it gets dangerous. So, but yeah, a lot of people. CCIV, the first car is going to come out this summer. Somewhere around July, August. They had a little delay, they said, but it's coming. And this is going to be a luxury car. Plus, they had some a SUV and some other stuff in the pipeline. This one looks good. Like I said, I think this one. I'm not worried about it. It's not that I want to have something that's down, but I'm still up for the year. And I'm going to get all our money back on it. Like I said, I can hedge it and sell the calls, but I'm waiting to do that. Same with IDX. I don't want to hedge it yet because I'm not that concerned about it yet. If we were down money and I needed money to survive and I was desperate, then you'd maybe look at some different plays. But we're not in that bad of a situation. We're up $1 million+ still. Even if tomorrow it goes down another 3 points and we lose another 200,000. It's not the end of the world yet. We're not there yet now. Like I said, you have to be cool, calm, and collective and play smart. And I've been through these scenarios many times. Mitchell Pilot just joined the live stream. Raja, did you see my Facebook post? Honestly, I have not seen it yet, but I'll be checking the private Patreon group. And any of you guys, you want to be part of the best group in the world of stock traders, and some are novice, some are very highly experienced, some are experts in there. We have stockbrokers. We even have, you guys don't even know this, there's 2 guys in our group who are market makers that I've added. So these guys, and one of them's actually been chiming in on some stuff. This guy worked a trading desk. This is highly experienced, and I'm not going to tell you who it is because I don't want these people getting bothered. But and also remember, guys, all the trades I make, this is for entertainment purposes. This is just what I'm doing, and I'm happy to share those with you in our Patreon group. Just go to patreon.com/Raja Makes Money. But these are just my opinions of what I like and what I'm trading. It's up to you to do your own due diligence and what you decide to do. But like I said, I think we're in very, very good hands. So Jim says, should I sell CCIV and rebuy? I think CCIV is, like I said, I'm buying. You just saw me put in an order for CCIV at $28. You also saw me put in an order at $31, and it got filled, and it actually bounced off of that too, because I thought 30.31 was the resistance. So this is very interesting. But like I said, I think I'm going to be in good shape, and it should work out good. And I think you'll see CCIV bounce up. Doug, $2 super chat. Are going to sell covered calls to unload shares? Not yet. Like I said, I don't. This is the thing with these options that trade on a monthly basis, and this is why they're so difficult to trade, because this is week 1 of 4 weeks. I don't want to be stuck for 4 weeks. So think about it like this. Well, first of all, our cost basis on CCIV is $37. With the other 10,000 now at 31, and if we had 20,000 more at 28, our cost basis maybe now is $35. Okay, so let's say I sell the $35 call, which would break us even, and that pays us $4 or $5 for the month. If CCIV runs or comes way back or comes to 35, I can get out, get 100% of my money, have $1 million plus back in the bank account. And then, but then I also have a call now that let's say has 2 weeks to go, and I sold it for $4, hoping to pick up 250,000. So I brought my cost down because I didn't think CCIV was coming back. CCIV goes to $40 or whatever, and now this freaking $4 call is $8, and now now my cost basis from 37 is I need 30 39 or 40 to break even. So the last week of the month, maybe 2 weeks before the month, if it looks bad, maybe we do something, but it's just a long time away the way this thing trades. And like I said, this thing's not going to $10. They have a deal. I think the deal values it basically. The minimum, I guess, at the end of the day on the pipe is $15, and those people have to wait 18 months. So I think the minimum, at about the lowest, put it this way, this thing hits $24, I'm going to pump $5 million more in this account just to buy CCIV, because I think $24 is pretty much what the bottom line for the stock price is worth. Like I said, it's just some sellers. Let GameStop tomorrow, all these people make money on GameStop, let the Reddit community for some reason jump back on CCIV. A lot of people own this stock, not just myself, at $37 or $36 a share now, but they own this stock at $55, $60, $64, $65 at the top a share. So a lot of opportunity there. Right now, after hours, now it's down a little bit. So it's $28.31, down 30 cents for the day. So at least those 1,300 shares, we can blast them right now and make a little money on them, $400 or $500. We're up on them. But yeah, the big one today, after hours, GameStop was as high as almost $200. It's come down a little bit. It's been all over the map. But this is, like I said, this is insane. This is going to be one again tomorrow, where tomorrow you're going to wake up, it's going to be $300 again. It's going to be all these brokerage firms. But the thing is, this is what is hurting us. Not us, all of us, and myself included, because of the GameStop and because of what these guys are doing, all these brokerage firms keep putting a noose on us, making it harder, making it tighter, putting all these restrictions that I never had 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago. And it's making it very difficult. And it's costing me a lot of money. It's costing you guys a lot of money. So while this may be fun, and, if we get lucky, and, I guess if we would have had, 10,000 shares of GameStop today at $45, and it ran to 169 right now, and we were selling them, that would be terrific. Unfortunately, we aren't playing it. Well, some of you may be, but we're not playing it. And the brokerage firms say, "Oh my God, this is worse than the before. It's happening again. Let's limit shares. Let's not allow options to trade. Let's make margin requirements 300% higher. Let's do this. Let's do that." It's insane. So it's going to be interesting. Like I said, and you already have, Congress and, looking at all this stuff. It'll be interesting what happens. So, but hey, let's take some questions today. Let's see what you guys are saying. Martin says, Robinhood going to panic again. This could Robinhood to finally collapse. So, yeah, it could be a mess for Robinhood. So definitely have to look at that. Mitchell Pilot, $5 super chat. Schwab had a major glitch and mistakenly transferred over $1 million into my Webull account. Money that didn't belong to me. Screenshots. Oh my God. I would have, once they transferred, I don't even know, can they reverse it? Hurry up. You know what I would do if they did that to me or screwed up? I would hurry up and buy $1 million worth of stock. Because what are they going to do? They can't. They make you liquidate it for a loss. It's not your fault. I don't know. That'll be very interesting. So, you got to do the right thing. I always believe in being ethical. And hopefully, like I said, I have a dispute right now with Charles Schwab. We formalized yesterday. Hopefully, they're going to be ethical with me. Sometimes they give me credit, sometimes they don't. But this is a much larger than here, Raja. Here's a couple of $1,000s in trading credit, so I'll be definitely interested. But that's crazy. I definitely want to take a look at that. What other stocks are you guys playing besides GameStop, CCIV, AMC? What else are you guys playing? What else do you guys like? What looks good to you guys? What looks good? Can we? Jassy says, can we set limit orders for a specific price on CCV Toro? I'm not sure what price on CCV eToro. Well, you can set limit orders on anything, so I'm not exactly sure what you're really asking for, or maybe just explain it. I'll reread it. Stanley BOD just hit 3,800 on a bonus game. Nice, about time BOD hits. I'm on fire down here. I'm actually up almost $60,000 yesterday. I was gambling until like 4 a.m. It just didn't stop. I'm having a great time. We're down here at Choctaw in Durant, Oklahoma. First time here. This place is actually really, really nice. Everybody's real friendly. And I'm not going to lie to you. This is probably, if you guys remember about 3 years ago, I went to San Manuel and I played for like 6 hours straight and walked out with like $41,000. That's how last night was, plus another $20,000. It's been terrific here. So Mitchell Violet, $5 bet. They immediately submitted a reclaim. Webull has now restricted my account. They said it will take 3 to 5 days to be fixed. See, and there you go. They screw up, and now you're restricted because of their screw ups. It just never ends with these companies. Coast is moving by Reed. Oh, by Reed Group. Yeah. I mean, there's another one. Let's take a look at that one. That one was one, remember, that also shot up to like $190, and it was all the way back down to, $15. Let's take a look at that. And yeah, sure enough, after hours, it was up to, it was all the way down to $12 during the day, 18. Now it's 20. I mean, look at the chart on this for the 1 month. I mean, this is why these markets are just insanity. I mean, and this is why, it looks just like a GameStop chart. But it's just crazy. I mean, you just can't make any sense of this stuff and play them intelligently. I mean, look at this. How do you play that? I mean, it's just insane. 52-week high, $127 that one day. I mean, like I said, this is real people's money at stake. Somebody is losing their shirts. So it'll be definitely interesting. What else, guys? Also, guys, don't forget about the Webull Challenge. This is the final week. It ends Friday. It'll be the end of the month. So we'll have Friday the link out there for everyone to make sure you guys submit your finals. We're going to find out who our first, second, and third place winners are. Matthew says, living life to the fullest. NEO earnings come out Monday, and definitely be interesting what NEO does. That's definitely could help CCIV and some of these other, EV car companies and stuff, and especially like Tesla, back up today. Somebody says, I feel like CCIV is like PFE. Great news comes out and it tanks. Yeah, I think it will be okay and stuff. HCMC lawsuit Friday. HCMC, what does that mean? Healthier, are you talking about no clue what this one is. Healthier Choices Management Corp, or are you referring to something else? HCMC. So, not sure what your question is there. GNOG seems to be under pressure from the warrant conversion, which ends March 8th, looking for a reversal up. Yeah, sometimes those warrants do hurt them. We can look at that, GNOG. Sometimes, the warrants, but that's a good way for the company to raise money. So that's Golden Nugget Gaming. That was one, remember, we played, and we had the $15 strike, so it was like $19, but we got out of it at the 15 and made a little money and stuff. So looks good. But yeah, you always got to watch those and stuff. But yeah, looks like the rally's going to continue pretty strong for tomorrow, so that looks good. Very interesting is, if the rally continues tomorrow, which I'd love to see, that means that a lot of our stuff that we have here, guys, a lot of these OTC stuff is going to rally hard, because when the markets are strong, people are playing. When these markets crash, people sell. So it'll definitely going to be interesting. So much stuff going on. So you're going to see more mergers and acquisitions going on. You're just going to see all sorts of stuff start to take place. A lot of reopening trades. People are going to move from, that's hurting Apple a little bit and stuff like that, because people are saying, oh, you know what? The world's opening up again. I guess nobody needs a computer. Nobody's going to use Zoom ever again. Nobody's ever going to watch Netflix ever again if the world opens, because everybody's just going to be out of their house, and TV will stop. YouTube will stop. Nobody will watch The Raj anymore when the world reopens, because you'll all be at parks, just feeding the ducks all day. I don't know. It's, people have different stuff. So definitely be very, very interesting. But a lot of stocks in play for tomorrow again. Hopefully, like I said, CCIV will turn around. Since we did put our buy order in a little while ago, now it's back up a little bit from 28.30. Like I said, I'm tempted just to come in and buy this right now, and I have a feeling this could be up like 2-3 points tomorrow, but I don't know. Yeah, I mean, and like I said, if you have 20,000 shares and it's up 2 points, it's 40 grand, 3 points, 60 grand. It helps. And then you take those 60,000 shares that we own at 37, that brings our average down to 35, and we can make 50, 60 grand a day on this day trading or more. Just keeps bringing our average down until we get out and get all our money. And then we just start making money and printing money again like an ATM. So, definitely decisions to make, but I'm gonna probably just let it ride. I'm happy at 28. We'll let it ride. Those 1,300 shares tomorrow, depending on where they are, if it's up 2 points, it's at $30 in the morning. I may just sell those, make a couple of $1,000. At least like I say, I got one good trade off this week. But hey guys, that's what I got for you. Raja makes money. You guys are my money makers. I hope you guys do great in the market tomorrow. Let's hope for one green day, one big up day. Well, actually, I guess Monday was a huge update. Let's hope for one more update this week. 2 more updates. Let's go for Thursday and Friday. We're back in the office tomorrow. I'll be traveling in the morning. Back in the office tomorrow for the Raja Makes Money show. I'm going to have my winner chicken there. I want to use the chicken tomorrow and Friday. We're going to make a strong comeback. I can feel it. We can do it. You guys can do it. Take care, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.